Hey there everybody, Popontop here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we have a weapon mod here. This is the GM6 Lynx anti-material rifle, semi-auto sniper rifle type weapon. Shoots the 50 BMG, right? Big old fucking bullets, okay? The mod weighs in at about 124 gigabytes. Or megabytes. I say gigabytes all the time. My brain is fried, okay? Don't worry about me, but megabytes. So if you want this weapon for yourself, you can craft it at the chemistry station. That's how I did it, but it also appears in vendors and stuff, and in the world. I think you do need gun nut 1, but by default it does 251 damage, and is require a decent amount of materials and stuff. But it is a very powerful weapon at 250 damage by default. So there's the pull-out animation. There's the lowered animation. It looks very funky. Obviously, it's got that big old like open bolt design, I think is what that is referred to as. We can show that off when we reload here. You can see it. You don't actually see, I don't know if you actually see a bullet being fed into the receiver there, but that's okay. It is it's a huge weapon, obviously. It's just ginormous. It's designed that way. It's bullpup design, right? So we have the magazine, behind the trigger, and then so we can have, it's making it as short as possible, but it is still a big chunky gun, big old black looking, just humongous sniper rifle looking thing. So let's take a look at what we can do with this at the weapon workbench. By default, it comes with a scope, right? So this is you can increase his damage. That's just it. The receivers are upgrade parts. So obviously you'd want to do maximum. It doesn't even require the gun nut perk to upgrade the parts. Just requires a thing. So you can do 200% more damage, 755. That's obviously stupid. You can put a light barrel on there. What does that do? It slightly decreases its accuracy, but it does make its weight go down just the tiniest bit. I don't know if that's even worth doing. Prototype handguard, but greatly reduces accuracy because it takes the scope off. So maybe put the prototype handguard on there because we could do some interesting things with the scope. Obviously, we wanted an extended mag just because we can. So you could do all kinds of different muzzle breaks here. You could put a bayonet on there. I don't actually have a combat knife to put that on there. The M82, so that's very much your Barrett style muzzle break, I think, right? Your Barrett 50 cal. So obviously you'd want a suppressor on here probably because it's a sniper type weapon. The suppressor does increase range. It says poor range, but it actually is increasing it for me here compared to the standard muzzle anyway. They don't specifically list recoil control as a thing. And this thing does have some recoil. Let's show that off. Let's show off the effect. Obviously it's a semi-auto weapon. This is iron sights. It's a big old extended mag too. I didn't realize how many? 10? 10? We're gonna fit 10 big ass fucking bullets. Okay. But we'll put a suppressor on there. The part of the deal is the sound, though, and I'm really worried we're going to lose a lot of that big punchiness by putting a suppressor on here. I think we do. It's just that you can't, for gameplay purposes, obviously you'd want it suppressed because that's going to be the most effective and stuff, but just put it loud. I want to blow stuff up. So there's supposed to be like a tape wrap here. So put pink on there. Do I see anything? No, maybe that's not on this. Is it on the prototype handguard? If I put it back to standard, do I see the pink? I don't see any pink. And it says, so prototype handguard, does it have like a different scope section here too? Optic. 4x sky. That looks very much like a AUG sight, like a reflex sight. You could, micro, your T1, your Cobras, your all your modern military sights you see on all the different types of weapons here. Probably, you want a scope on here, like a night vision 6x or, at least a 4x scope. Let's put a 4x on there just to look at it. And then we could put some camos on here. That's at least interesting. Candy cane. That's by Kitty, I guess. Gray worn. Olive drab, red. You could just, Call of Duty camoufy your gun. If you want to do that. I'm not sure if there's like a huge amount of benefit to that. Obviously, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't actually make you more sneaky or anything. We could put a grip on here. A nutsack grip. I'm just going to put that on. It looks like a nutsack. I don't actually want to put that on there. Put a little stubby grip on there. Okay, there's the tape. When we put on any grip that's not standard, then you can get the colored tape, and then you can pick the color. I don't know if they're doing anything. The mod has not listed anything under these descriptions here. We do have a what is now 4x scope on here. It's not. I don't like the look of that at all. To be honest with you, I'm not sure. Like, the prototype handguard says it has more accuracy because it has a scope, right? If we put the standard back on, okay, prototype. We're gonna put the prototype barrel on there. We're gonna put a 6x scope, a regular 6x. Tragicon AccuPower. I'm saying that wrong, and someone's gonna get offended. Good. Fuck them. But we have a 6x scope in here. It's gonna really function essentially like what? That's a short scope from the base game. Maybe a medium scope. Does look nice though. That reload is nice at least. That is a nice, unique little bullpup reload. I like that. With a nice little bolt pull, you know, really getting in the action there. But so I wanted to compare this. If I have the prototype receiver on with the scope, we have 80 accuracy. So if I put the standard thing on and I change the scope to, I mean, you could put like a 10 times scope on this one. That doesn't exist. 12 times scope, right? Like you have way more scope options with this one. And you can get the 80 accuracy with the 6 times scope, but you can get even, I mean, I guess at 12 times it's still 80. But you can put like a 10 times scope on there, get 93. Obviously, this is extremely stupid levels of scope. Like, this is going to be dumb. I mean, that's like what? Like, that's a long scope maybe, right? That's long scope from the base game, essentially. It's a weird running animation, too. I mean, not that the fact that you're even running with this weapon at all doesn't really make that much sense. Obviously, this, I mean, but how much does the game say it weighs? Probably a lot. 12.8 pounds. I mean, that's still, like, probably inaccurate to its weight, but maybe you got some really advanced polymers and stuff, right? Really light materials you made this thing out of, and somehow it still shoots these ginormous fucking bullets at a high velocity. But you know, there it is, doing the stuff in the thing, semi-auto, slamming the shit out of it. Okay, man. But we're obviously going to test the weapon on some combat. It does have some unique things to it. Obviously, it's got, you know, all the things you'd want. You can obviously upgrade it to the main thing here is that it gets stupid amounts of damage. Yeah, you just lose accuracy on that light barrel for only 0.4 weight. I don't know if that's worth doing. And your handguard, I don't know if that makes a difference, right? Like, it's just different scopes available. The standard handguard seems better than the prototype one. And plus, the prototype one looks like, it's like thinner, and it looks weird, right? Like, that looks weird, like it doesn't even fit the gun. I don't know why you put that on there. Extended mag is obviously what you want. You do have a good amount of scope variety, and they're all modern scopes, and I'm sure some turbo nerds out there are really into that. You can't put a suppressor on here, but I don't know if I recommend that because you lose some of the big chunky sounds to it. And obviously you don't want the big chunky sounds necessarily. I mean, like for gameplay purposes, you like the sneaky snipe. The wrap color is cool, but not like huge. You could put the carry handle on there apparently with the standard thing. I don't know why. Like, I mean, does it make you actually carry the weapon or anything? We're going to put that on there so we can see. You do have cool camos and stuff. I don't care about that at all. Like that doesn't, but some of y'all are going to care about it if that's your thing, right? You could put the tape, like I said, but we went over all the things. Like it has a grip, but none of the stuff is listed as stats. So you have a big carry handle, which is, you know, around the scope, I guess. It doesn't change how you lower the weapon or raise the weapon, right? It's just kind of there to say that you have it on there. So I mean, it's quite large, okay? Like, I want to put that out there. It is cool that there's a carry handle on it. I'm sure there's some, like, immersive things where some gun nerds out there are going to be like, that's really cool that exists because it's a real-life gun. And the semi-auto nature of it does make it unique in terms of gameplay terms, and I'm sure it's going to be very fun to use. But it doesn't have, like, a huge amount of, you know, variety, and it is massive. But we're going to go test it out in some combat. I'm going to find somewhere to snipe with and actually try to snipe some things at long distance with it, even though I'm going to keep it loud because I'm a maniac. I'm not sneak sniping. I'm long range sniping, and I want to hear the fucker go boom. So I'll see you guys when we get to some combat. Alright everybody, I have found some combat. There's some raiders up here on this high ground. There's a dog here. Obviously I'm in danger right away. The gun is extremely loud, okay? But in its semi-auto nature, it should be fine. Like, peek me. They have the high ground, but that's not really doing them a lot of good. Obviously we have 10 times scope. Like, just the crazy amount of ability. There's some weird stuff going on here. I don't know if you can see that bottom left corner, like where my arms are wigging out. I don't know what's exactly caused that, because it wasn't happening until I fast traveled. So that's a thing, apparently. We can get up here, though, and maybe look around. Maybe that's all the raiders, though. We just, like, wiped them all out. That's very much a possibility. There could be some more around here, though, so I'm just going to look real quick. I was hoping... Oh, there's one. I mean, batch shots, obviously we have perfect, you know, 100% accuracy. Well, 95, but perfect accuracy all the time because you got that 10 times scope, 90-something accuracy with the weapon. That isn't even, I think, that high. We're in danger here? Hello? They're over there. There's definitely some more people here. I would like to shoot you in the face. I guess we'll go down in the water. I do have Aqua Girl, so I can swim in this. Let's reposition ourselves here, tactically. Up here, maybe? Can we get over here like this? I fucking fell back in the water. It's fine. We can get over here. Shit is light. Caution, indeed. Open the door. Grenade bundle. Danger. I mean, it literally warns you that that's coming. Obviously, the hip fire is really accurate, so you can do crazy shit like that, which I think is fun. That's a fun part of the weapon, for sure. Because it's semi-auto nature, right? You could very much roll around like that, fucking people up that way. Perfect bat shots, you get the, like, I want to say the penetrator, but I don't think it's actually called the penetrator perk. Is it what it's called? The one at the end here, perception. This penetrator, that's literally what it's called. You're penetrating things. Look at me remembering names of things. My arms are doing weird things. But you can, obviously, like perfect wallbang with the sniper rifle. Is it a super effective sniper weapon? Especially if you put a suppressor on there, which I have not done. Because I want to hear the big booming noises. But it is a very effective sniper weapon. More effective than anything in the base game. That is for sure. Like, that is, I don't think that's even debatable, right? Killed these people, like, through walls and stuff, okay? They had no chance. Or maybe some of these I killed from way far away even, too. Like, but, like, it's it. It's a wonderful sniper weapon. It's an anti-material rifle, specifically, right? Like, it's not just any old regular sniper rifle. It's an anti-material rifle. We're going to head around here and just shoot some more things with it. Because I'm having fun with the weapon. It is big. It is bulky. It takes up a lot of your screen space. It maybe doesn't have all the attachments you'd like it to have necessarily. But is it fun to use? Yeah. It's a fun sniper weapon. I'm not a big sniper person myself. I'm not a big... Just blow his head off before he even knows what's hitting him. There's a dead body there. Hello? You don't even know I'm here? I don't know how that guy didn't figure it out. But yeah, you could obviously play like this. A super sick VAT sniper build is going to be very fun with this. Obviously, I have maxed out special stats and stuff. There's a machine gun turret just sitting in here. Can I... Excuse me? Excuse me? How do I... There we go. I don't know what I was hitting there that wasn't the turret, but that's okay. Bird. Hello, bird. We must punish all the crows. They're institute spies. Okay, like that's just the deal. Punish. Could you imagine point blank shooting a 50 BMG round into a bird like that? That's pretty crazy. I mean, we could look around here a little bit for more combat. I've cleared a lot of areas. I've done a lot of combat in my time on these save files. You know, but it is a fun weapon. The Lynx, the GM6 Lynx anti-material rifle is a fun weapon. Is it very, you know, and it is, you know, 124 is about the size you'd expect, I think, from a weapon like this. I don't think it's like too large or anything. It's too large in physical size when you're running here with it out. It is crazy. Like, I'm losing like a third of my screen to gun. It's not a huge deal because it is a very powerful weapon, and it is probably the most, it's one of the most fun sniper rifles I've used. Semi-auto in nature is just kind of crazy as itself because we don't have too many of those, right? There's not too... I don't think... Let me think. The base game. Semi-auto sniper rifle. I don't think so. They're all bolt actions, right? There's no sniper rifle. Unless you, like, talk about, like, pimping out the combat rifle to being a sniper rifle, sort of. Sort of. Right? Looking around. Just... This taking high ground, looking for things. I think we're good, though. I mean, you guys get the idea on combat here. It functions like a very powerful sniper rifle. It's very fun to use. Very punchy, meaty sound that is good, and I appreciate a lot. But it doesn't have... I think the most amount of customization I've ever seen on the weapons and stuff. Like, you're going to get a lot more stuff out of assault rifles and stuff. I think I cleared this area out. Yeah, because I got the skewer gun from up there. Right? Like, that's... Welcome to my playthrough of Fallout. Right? That's where I do these things. It's got a nice, unique reload animation. It's cool that you can put that grip tape on there and change its color and stuff. That is a tree. I keep trying to think that I see people when I don't see people. I'm trying to just, you know, get a few more shots here. Maybe we can get something over the like, underpass here, the highway. Could be some stuff down in here. Yeah, there's a bloatfly. Obviously, we got perfect accuracy on that, but let's manual shots. Like, this is where VATS exists for. This fucking bloatflies, because there's no way to hit these things. Do we have any more? Yeah, just like get some triples lined up. Boom. And it's going to retain that fast fire rate in VATS, which is very wonderful. Boom, 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 kill bloatflies. I mean, obviously, it's or a blood bug too, I guess, but didn't stand a chance. And you're going to chain those sneak attack criticals together. I got danger from something. One little festering bloatfly. Absolutely annihilated. It's fun. It's a fun weapon. It's a big, fucking humongous, powerful sniper rifle, and I recommend you check it out if it seems like something that you're into, right? It doesn't have the highest texture quality or anything, but that's, you know, you always trade texture quality for mod size. It's a fun weapon, though. Nice little bullpup, semi-auto, 50 caliber sniper rifle that hits really hard and is a lot of fun to use. So if you want to check it out for yourselves, make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be linked up to the Bethesda on the page of the Nexus mod page, so you can download this mod for yourselves there. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. If you didn't like the video, dislike the video, that's okay too. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe, that we can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I'll see you in the next episode.